the tone for the game?
I thought we played a great first half. Even when the score wasn't separating, I thought our kids were playing outstanding position defense. We had great intensity. We had great focus. I thought we did a fantastic job the entire first half defensively. We played very, very well. We played very hard. We did everything we wanted to do as far as pushing the basketball. We knew that they were going to try to do a variety of different things to try to slow us down. I thought the first half was just outstanding. In the second half, we got a little bit sloppy, but to their credit, they did a fantastic job of hitting open shots. They shot the ball exceptionally well, I thought, at times in the second half to get themselves back in the ball game. A couple of them were breakdowns. But, a good team makes you pay when you break down a little bit. And then a couple of them weren't breakdowns. They were just tough shots, So, I thought that they deserve a lot of credit. They're an outstanding ball club. They wouldn't get there unless they were an outstanding ball club. I'm very pleased with our effort overall.
Was the number one priority starting the game getting in your tempo and making sure you got the game at your speed?
Yeah, we thought that was critical. We thought that we had to go up and down in a situation. Everybody has their own identity. Everybody has their own style. You play your best when you play when you're most comfortable. And what we feel most comfortable with is pushing the basketball. We'd like to be great in all phases of the game, but we spend a lot of time on our transition with a variety of different things that we just really try to push the ball hard and hit the open man and share the basketball, and we did a really nice job with that early on.
The way they concentrated on Jacks, you have Daniel with 10 points in the first half, and Jones ends up with 23, I believe. Other guys did things. It seemed like Jackson helped facilitate that a little bit.
Well, he's a great player. Great players make other players better. If you would ask him, he's a very competitive guy. One of the most competitive kids I've ever come across in my life. But if it was like, hey, you don't have to, you won't score, but your team's going to win, and you're going to get 10 assists, he'd be elated. He'd be ecstatic. He wouldn't be pleased with not scoring, but he'd be thrilled with facilitating, the victory. Working towards that particular victory. So. He's a very, very competitive kid. We are more than a one-man show. We got a variety of kids that can play, and I think that we play really, really well together.
Trayvon was really great with the trigger passes early on. He assisted or at least got the ball down floor to get the ball in the basket at least 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, we want the ball in his hands, whether he's going to finish it or not. We want the ball in his hands, because he's a good decision maker. So there's nobody that understands what we want to do more than he does.
Joe's had the hot hand today for you. He was had 23 points out there.
He's a ball of fire is what he is. He's high energy, and sometimes when he gets it going, it's just like, wow, he's unbelievable. But the kid is he's that way in practice. That's just the way he plays. He plays flying all over the place and running all over the place, and he just makes big plays.
Obviously, we don't know yet who you play, but you're playing a team out of this bracket. It's not against another local team. Can you talk about the prospect of that and getting ready for that?
Well, in the regionals, we don't care if we play the Lakers. You get to the point where you're playing really good teams. That's just the way it is. And we went down last Saturday to see Lakota East play. We went down and saw the Cincinnati Princeton play. I'm going to tell you, the team that comes out of that is going to be a really, really good team. Now, they played twice, and Dakota's beat them twice in 2 close games. But those teams are good, So whoever comes out of that is going to be a great test for us, and it's going to be, I think, a really should be an exciting game.
You put into words at all just what it means to have this 3rd district title and what it kind of means to you?
Well, we'd like to have 20 district titles, but we only have 3. That's the reality of what it is. You can't worry about, yesteryear. I think we've had some great teams over the past. Really good teams. We've been blessed with great kids. And I think that we've had, great seasons. Something always seems to happen down here. It's just, I'm happy for our kids. I'm happy because they work so hard. Having a district championship does have great meaning to our program, so we feel pretty good.
What's the 90 team, how far did they get? Do you remember what?
The 90 team lost the first game to Mansfield Senior in the regionals. The 2008 team went to the finals and lost to Newark in the regional finals, and they went on to win the state championship. And I thought we had a great shot at winning that particular ball game, but we didn't.
So Trayvon picks up his 2nd in 4 years. That's
that's not bad. That's not bad. He's right. He's been a part of 2. But he's been part of 2 really good teams.
Mm-hmm.
Really good teams. Kids that really play well both ends of the floor.
The intensity was incredibly high there at the beginning of the game. And everybody at the bench is jumping up and yelling and screaming, and I mean, it just seemed like you guys were 110% right there early on.
We thought we were ready. We thought we were ready. I mean, we really, you know, we said, hey, we got 32 minutes to try to win a district championship. We want to play as hard as we can for all 32. And in order to do that, you have to play hard early. You know, so you know, we were able to do that, and you know, I think it set the tone.
All right.
All right, thanks guys. I'll bring those guys. I don't know where.